Let's play a simple trivia game. Guess the video game title or the video game series from the abridged description I provide. The rules are pretty simple. I will not be providing you with any visual or audio cues from the game itself, just some simple descriptions of the game. Some will be serious, some might even be gags. There will be 30 games in total, with a 3-second interval between. I will not be providing the answers in between or at the end of the video. I want to keep this a little bit trickier at least, and have you guys write down your answers in the comments section at the end of the video. I'm hoping this will make the video more engaging and promote people writing down their answers in the comments and comparing with each other how they did. This isn't an overly difficult quiz by any means. Most of them will be pretty simple for you to answer with only a couple obscure ones. I'm just testing the waters here to see how this goes, and if you guys like the format and want a little bit more difficult of a quiz next time, then I'll definitely whip one up. Alright, without further ado, let's get started. You lived in a library until your brother murdered your adoptive father and attempts to hunt you down. You must gather your party before venturing forth. You work as a security guard and get badly injured on the job. You wake up with a bunch of fancy prosthetics. You didn't ask for this. You're locked in a prison cell and you look like beef jerky. Almost everyone you meet likes to chuckle to themselves. Burping frogs will ruin your day. You are a United States military corporal. You are tasked with investigating a top-secret facility that has had a critical incident. Aliens and an elusive scientist in a high-tech hazmat suit are your primary targets. You are one of 4 survivors in a zombie apocalypse. One of you hates almost everything. Pills here. Junkies murder your family. Main character feels like he is stuck in a comic book or a video game. You jump in slow motion around every corner hoping to catch every enemy off guard. You traveled through time to stop a mental evil villain. Screaming headless guys love to chase you. You'll spend half your time running backwards. Your water cooler is busted, so the boss sends you uptown to get replacement parts. Everyone outside cosplays as either a Mad Max character, the Hulk, or a movie monster. Cranky trees have wiped out most of the life on Earth. A floating stone lets you visit other worlds and meet cranky goat people, cranky swamp things, cranky robots, etc. It's Dark Souls with guns. You are sent to a prison island and collared. A pompous jackass claims he is going to be a god someday because he's more woke than everyone else. But don't worry, you'll find the source of the issue. You are a disgraced former ship captain for humanity's galactic fleet. You'll earn your rank back by bombing a planet of kitty cats. Mark Hamill, John Rhys Davies, and Malcolm McDowell play live-action roles in the cutscenes. I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel. A trio of well-adjusted friends have a bunch of crazy adventures in a coastal US city and generally obey the law. The online portion of the game has roving murderous bands of Scooby-Doo characters and people in skin-tight costumes. Spiky hair, angst, amnesia, oversized sword. Talking dog best friend. Gun arm guy. Brooding vampire. Kleptomaniac Shuriken Girl, Flower Waifu, Fisty Waifu. The hero of the story is frustrated with the villain never dying. The hero of the story is rich and owns a pony made of diamonds. The hero of the story is very handsome. The three factions of this RTS game are the Eldar, Tyranid, and Space Marines. Oops, sorry, I meant to say the Protoss, the Zerg, and the Terrans. Androids are at war with robots. Philosophy and waifus and robot orgies, oh my. The game has 26 possible endings, and is a follow-up to one of 4 possible endings of a game, which was a follow-up to one of 5 possible endings of another game. You get a letter from your deceased father, and travel to Greenland, fall into a hole, and realize you might have fucked up by coming here. You are a reboot of a game from 2006 and are barely recognizable from the original. It's all good though. You're basically like a new System Shock game, and that's pretty awesome. Smash everything in a room to be sure you're safe. Pro tip, you're not safe. You are a sun goddess wolf dog thing, in a world where everyone talks like they are in a Banjo-Kazooie game. Possible attacks involve peeing or pooping on your enemies. Hey, listen! Hey, listen! Hey, listen! Patrick Stewart is murdered, and with his dying breath, asks you to find his son, Sean Bean. After 15 years and a lot of bullshit, you finally released a new game. You thought you were still in the 90s and tried too hard to be badass. You are the first entry in a game series. The first game isn't really open world, the following games are. The first game doesn't have you climb towers to survey the landscape for mini quests and hunting spots. You are not made by Ubisoft. Started as a sandbox survival game to test mechanics for the story-driven main game. The sandbox was so popular that it became a mainstay feature. Takes place in northern Canada after a natural global apocalypse. Watch out for wolves, and bears, and moose, and storms, and dwindling supplies. Talking dog freelance police officer who drives a DeSoto. Psychotic hyperkinetic rabbity thing freelance police officer. Aliens invade Earth. Your crack team of elite soldiers take on the aliens in turn-based combat and miss shots with a 99% hit chance. Terror missions are terrifying. Stanley watched a video of abridged game descriptions. Stanley went through the door on the left. Stanley went through the door on the left. The cake is a lie. It costs $400,000 to fire this weapon for 12 seconds. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments below, and it's not very often I do this, but if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. It helped my fledgling channel out very, very much. Thanks again, and take care. Bye.